7-year-old Alezander Edgerton is now recovering in the comfort of his home after spending several days in the hospital. Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us. I'm Kirsten Delgado. Only Channel 9's Giovanni Diaz visited the family's home today. And Gio, that child still has a long way to go in his recovery.
Hey Kirsten, he does, but let me tell you, I've been in touch with his family since it all unfolded, and yes, he does have a long way to recovery, but we are just so happy that he is finally home.
Right there.
Do we have a name for him?
After more than a week in the hospital, Xander is finally home. The 7-year-old had to have heart surgery after a drone came crashing down right on top of him just days before Christmas.
You good? You and I have been talking pretty much every day since it happened. We spoke on the night of Christmas. How was that night for you?
Honestly, it was very emotional. It was very hard, not only to be in that situation and trying to keep his spirits alive, but just being divided as a family. That's, not something we're used to.
Xander left the hospital on Monday, and his family made sure he went home in style.
They did have the wheelchair, but even when he got in it seemed kind of morbid, it wasn't making him feel better. Mostly thanks to the community, we were able to get him the power wheel, so I spent all that morning getting it together, me and my wife, trying to read those confusing instructions, but we did it.
For now, the 7-year-old will still have to stay home, see the doctor at least twice a week, and will still have to take pain medicine.
What procedures did he have?
So he did have to get the open heart surgery. I do know there was a few arteries that had to be replaced, as well as a front part of the heart that had to be repaired, one of the valves as well. So there was a lot of extensive work done.
Xander's mom says the time they spent in the hospital was challenging, but the community support she and her family received made it all possible.
I know a lot of the times the world seems like a bad place and there's not a lot of hope, but it's nice to know that even in unfortunate times like this, that humanity can come together and be one for a greater cause.
Oh my God, this makes me so happy. Xander's mom told me she is hoping this incident will bring more awareness about drone safety, especially here in Orlando, but she is glad he is home to celebrate the new year. Reporting live in the studio, I'm Giovanni Diaz, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.